welcome back to my channel. It's me, Dest, back with another video for you. Today I have more of a makeup video for you. I wanted to do something Christmassy today, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm kind of like, I don't know what I want to do. Like, I might go with like a gingerbread theme maybe, or Christmas lights. I don't know. I'm just like, girl, make your mind up what you're gonna do. So yeah, let's try and figure something out. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your stay. A like and a subscribe goes an awful long way, and if you are one of my regulars, much love to you, because you're gonna need it with me. All right, let's see what we're gonna do today. Nah. I'm not sure. I haven't got to be at the doctor's until like 2:30, so I have time to play. I could potentially do Christmas lights. I could potentially. Do I want to give it a go with the Christmas lights? Maybe. I got me a coffee this morning. I need to go and get some more coffee today. I really do need some more coffee because I'm running out, and I have to in the mornings to get me going. I need that caffeine, that little bit of coffee to get me through the day. So I'm just going to turn that down. Oh, just recently. So I've been watching things on YouTube regarding Daisy. So if anybody's played it, let me know. It looks really good, to be fair. All right, so I'm gonna go in. I'm just gonna test it first. If it doesn't work, then at least I know. I want to do kind of like a light theme, so I'm gonna have to keep my glasses on for this, but hopefully y'all will be able to see a little bit. See, already that's a bit thick, that line there. I don't like it. All right, let's get rid of that. Got myself like a wet wipe. Wow, I say a wet wipe. Maybe I should just go with the gingerbread theme today and have done with it, because that's what my instincts were telling me before I drew that massive black line across my face, across my eyeball. So I'm just going to dry that off a little bit. Well, let's do the gingerbread theme. Let's go. I don't know how I'm going to do it, or how I'm going to influence the gingerbread theme at all, but we're going to give it a go. Okay, so I'm going to dip into the lighter shade of brown in the palette, just here, just dip in, tap off, and then I mean, to say I'm not being careful is a bit of an understatement, because I am being a tiny bit careful, but it's just going anywhere, like anywhere I want. Okay, and then again on the other side, I'm trying to do it a little bit fast, because I mean, why not? I have got to tidy up this morning. It doesn't look as bad as it did yesterday, because obviously with having this operation done, the bending can be a little bit, do you know what I mean? So I'm trying not to bend so much, so I'm having to get my kiddos to bend a lot for me, like, oh, can you get this for me? This needs getting, this needs getting, that needs getting. Now, my eyebrows today are, they're not even cousins, are they? They're not even best friends. What the heck? It looks better with my glasses on. It looks alright with my glasses on. And when this side of my fringe is down, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I wish I could get them like Nikki Tutorial gets hers. Like, not as thick, because I don't like them as thick, but I wish I could just get them on par with each other. That's the one thing that I really struggle with, is my eyebrows. And I know it was my choice to shave those puppies off, but, you know, they don't need to be so difficult on the everyday basis, you know, just go right. I might need to sort this one out a little bit. Let me just have a little look at this. let me see. Because I have added to my collection of things a few cotton wool buds for things like this. Just dip it in the water real quick. It's got a bit of water there. And then see if I can sort out this eyebrow. See, the thing is, I don't know if it's that one that's on the dodge or if it's this one that's on the dodge a little bit. Like, they're probably both on the dodge massively. That'll do. That'll have to do. I'm not faffing about anymore with these eyebrows today. It'll be fine. They'll look fine. Okay, so we've done the lighter colour. Now I'm going to move into the darker brown. And I am going to stop closing. I'm going to focus that on the crease mostly. And I am using the same brush because I really can't be bothered to get up and get another one. But I'm just stamping it in. It doesn't matter if it goes up a bit higher. Like, it's all going to be blended anyway, so it's going to move up slightly higher. Yeah, that's nice. Like that. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, let's do this side. I've been trying to come up with like Christmas themed makeup just recently. And oh, actually a deer. That's quite cool. Like the thought of doing a deer, because that's probably way easier than doing bloody gingerbread. Mind you, with gingerbreads, it's like a wavy little line. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We'll just see where the mood takes us, shall we? We'll see where the mood takes us. It could be a deer, it could be gingerbread. No one knows. No one knows. I suppose we'll find out as we go. So I got to the doctor's yesterday. Story time for you. And I was there pretty early. I was worried that I wouldn't make it on time, but I got there at 9:10. My appointment wasn't till 20 past. And I'm sat there in the waiting room and I'm waiting. And people are going in before me. And I'm just like, oh, maybe they're running a bit behind already. No, the lady on reception forgot to actually tick me as in and there. And I went up to her and I was like, oh, I've just got this text message and it says that I've missed my appointment. Yeah, I was definitely here on time. She was like, oh my God. She was like, I am so sorry. I reckon I've not put you as here. And I was like, oh no. But luckily the nurse still saw me. She was like, that's my fault, not yours. I'm so sorry. I've let her know that you have been here for quite some time. And she's definitely going to see you. She'll be out in a few minutes to see you. And I was like, oh, brilliant. So that was that. And then yesterday, because I had to go and get some more packing, I didn't realise that they sent it over to my chemist for me to collect. I assumed that it would just arrive at the doctor's, but it was a prescription for me to collect. And then they were like, when I went to get it, they were like, oh, we've sent it back. And I was like, what? I need this for tomorrow. She was like, yeah, nobody came to collect it. And I was like, I didn't know I was supposed to. Luckily, it was due to be sent back, but it hadn't been sent back. And she gave it to me. She was like, oh, no, it's okay. I seem to have found it. And I was like, thank God for that. So that was that. And luckily I've got it for today, which is good. I may have to go to Farm Foods today. If I can go to Farm Foods. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how the evening takes me, because I don't want to be waiting half an hour again for another taxi. It's just a lot. Especially after you've gone and got packed, as I like to call it, my packing session. Okay, so that's the base of what we're going with there. I'm not going to do this part here because I don't think I want to use anything on that bit yet. Maybe a shimmer. I might use a shimmer. And yeah, I mean, see what's in the Rick and Morty palette. Is there like a gold shimmery? There's a brown shimmer. Let's have a little look at that. Okay, let's give that a little whirl. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I like that. We'll give that a go. Now, I hope I don't mess this up with the white when I come to using the white, because that would suck massively for me. I would cry probably. I won't lie. Listen, I'm no expert with makeup. I just throw it on my face and hope for the best. And pray that the best happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly do my eyeliner. And then we'll move on to the paint portion. I know, I can't do your face. No, I can't. I can't, Pop. You're not allowed face paint on Poppy. No, get down. She's like, do me. I've done that now, and I feel okay with that. So here's the hard part. If I mess this up, it's game over. Game over. So I'm going to try to do it without my glasses on so y'all can actually see what I'm doing. I'm going to use this white and try and create like antlers kind of thing. So here goes nothing. Okay. I hope I don't mess this up. Please don't mess this up, girl. Please don't. You've done so good so far. I might have to put my glasses on because I cannot see how that line really does look. Oh, that's the only problem when you blind like me. Oh, it's not too bad. Like, I can smarten that up a tiny bit. So let's go. Smarten that up. Yeah, that looks good. Right, I'm going to do the same on the other side. Again, they're not going to be twins, but it doesn't matter. Don't think, just do it, as Lynn says. Okay, well that one's much better. What the hell? Okay, let me go over this one, because that one's a lot darker, and that's what I wanted. I wanted it to stand out. Okay. Okay. There's every chance that I'm going to make a boo-boo. And I don't want to make a boo-boo. I really don't want to. Okay. So, I'm just going to go over this line real quick. Oh, don't mess up. Don't mess up. I'm so shaky doing this. Okay. So, you got those two lines there. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to go with the flow and hope for the best. Okay. So, oh, okay. I mean, does that look kind of like a... Let me just... I have to get it just... I kind of did mess that one up just a tiny bit. Should I have left it with... Okay, alright, I fixed it. So that's what I went for. I don't know if that looks right or whether it doesn't, but to me it's okay. Alright, it's okay. And then we're going to try and do the same on this side. Trying not to think about it too much. Okay. I am actually gonna bring this out more. And then okay, all right. I'm actually not mad at that. I'm really not mad. Really not mad, honestly. And then deers have little white spots, don't they? Let me just, because that would bug me if it's not done properly. Maybe that's a bit too thick, but it's gonna stand out. Okay. All right. So deers have little white spots. So let's get those little white dots done. Don't know why I took my glasses off. Not like I'm going to be able to bloody see, is it? Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's just do tiny ones. Okay. So teeny tiny. Don't need loads. Maybe like just that amount. Because it's still giving off reindeer. But yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. That one's run a little bit. But we can sort that out and do that one as slightly bigger. There we go. That one's a little bit dodge. Alright, okay, I'm going to leave that alone. Because otherwise I'll completely bodge it. And that is not what we want. So I'm going to let that dry down just a tiny bit. And then I am going to add on the setting powder. And it's going to look weird. It's going to look so weird for a few minutes. But you'll see why I'm doing that. I'm not putting foundation on. Not today. I will do like bronzer and stuff like that. But I really want to bring the reindeer of me out today. I want to bring that reindeer in me out. I didn't know whether to put a little bit of glitter on the horn. I don't know. I'm not sure. What do I want to do? Maybe a tiny bit? Maybe. I don't know. See, this is why we need setting powder in our lives, because if we don't set it, it sort of tends to creep onto your other makeup. Okay, so I'm going to look really dodgy right now, and I'm just going to put setting powder all over my lid. All over it. Trust me, this is a tried and tested method that I did yesterday, and it worked out really, really well for me. And my makeup stayed on pretty much all day, and it didn't sort of run or anything, or you know when your eyelids get a bit greasy, as I like to call it, because it is potentially just greasiness. It basically helps to prevent that if you set it. I'm going to set my brows as well while I'm at it, because there's no fixing these bad boys today. They're just going to stay looking semi-related, semi-not related. Okay. And I am going to leave that on for now. and we'll brush off in about 5 so minutes. I just want to make sure that everything is set down. Okay. I mean, I could add Demontes instead of glitter, maybe. That might be an option today. Yeah, I might add some Demontes instead. We'll see. See how I feel. Okay. So while that's setting, I am actually going to go ahead and get some bronzer on. I'm going to use this that's literally losing the will to live. There's hardly anything in there. You can tell that I love this stuff because it's literally gone. I'm just sort of scraping out the remnants that's still in there on a daily basis. And we will come back to the eyes once that's set. Do you know what? I absolutely love makeup because it's like being a walking canvas. And it's the same with tattoos. I really love tattoos because I kind of feel like there's so much potential there to be able to make your body a piece of art. Just, I love it. Okay. A bit of bronzer there. Okay. And then we need the blush. Where's my blush gone? Where are my Demontes? Where's my blush? Where's it gone? I don't want the elf one, I don't think. Do I want the elf? Alright, we'll go with the elf because that's the only one available right now. I don't know where the other one is and I'm not searching for it. I refuse. So we'll go with this one. I really need to pack that on. That's the only problem with this one. You really have to pack it on for you to be able to see it. But once you can see it, oh my goodness, that glow, beautiful. And I will be setting that as well because it tends to make my skin a little bit oily if I don't. Oh wow, yeah. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a very pretty glow. Just set that down a bit. Because you want that whole red nose kind of look. I do realise how weird oh, there's my glasses. How weird I sound with that red nose kind of look vibe. But that's what we're going for today. We're going for a Rudolph look. And I will get that look. That is what I am determined we're going to have. Okay, so I think I'm done with the paints. I don't want to do paint on my inner corner. I think I'm going to use a shadow for that. And I'm going to use like a Q-tip to get the roundness of the nose, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe my setting powder off my eyes now. As best I can to bring that shine through of the makeup. I said the wrong thing. It's not shine. It's the whatever. It's the whatever. All right. So I'm going to dip into this red shade right here and hope for the best because I don't know if it's going to be okay, if it's not going to be okay, if it's going to look like Rudolph's red nose, if it's not, I don't know. Oh, that is kind of cute to be fair. I kind of like that. And I want to bring it down a little bit. Oh, I do kind of like that. I might not feel the same when my glasses are on, but at the minute, I'm not mad. I might want to put some, what's it called? Some, no, setting powder on there. I don't know. Let's have a little look with my glasses on and see what I think. I mean, it's okay. It's not as round as I'd have liked it to have been, but I can kind of work on that a little bit. Let's work on it a tad while the glasses are on, so I can kind of see where I'm and what I'm doing. No? Yeah? I don't know. See, I have these ideas. And sometimes they don't pan out. But I mean, does it kind of look like Rudolph's nose? Maybe a little bit. Listen, we all have makeup fails. Right. So what I'm going to do to try and rescue this is... Y'all know we're having a lash. We're definitely having a lash today. And I will probably put some Demontes on to take away the focus from the nose. I mean, I could just remove that, but if I remove it, then it's not going to be a Rudolph look, is it? So let me just put my glasses on, my specs on real quick, and then do my under eye eyeshadow. Could potentially use a Q-tip for that, but I'm not gonna. Okay. Let's go in with the two browns that we went in with earlier and just put them under the eye. And hope for the actual best. I think that could probably bring the look together, really. I'll just blend it in a little bit towards that red nose. That possibly bring it back? Or do I just look stupid? I don't know. But we're going with it today. I'm being daring. And I'm going with it. I could actually do white liner today. So it makes my eyes look huge. Or I could just cover a multitude of sins and go with black liner. What am I going to go with? Possibly black. I like white liner, but I don't know if it will stay all day, and I have to be out literally all day today. So let's give black a little go. If I can find it. If not, it will be white. Because that's the one that's on top. There's the white one. Get it out just in case. Oh, I need my glue out. Need that. Is there any black liner that wants to pop up real quick before I lose the will to live and move on? Any at all? No? Oh, so the universe must really want me to use the white liner, eh? Okay. Fine. You spoke. I listened. Please work. Okay. So. I can honestly say I have rarely used white liner. It was never really my thing. You know how most women were doing it to make their eyes look huge? It was never really a me thing, if I'm honest. because I already have quite big eyes as it is. So I never really got into that liner phase of, oh, I need my eyes to look huge. I don't actually like it with the white liner. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. So now I'm going to have to find my black liner and go over that. And then it's going to turn grey. Having such a bad makeup day today. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. Okay, I see you, girl. Oh, actually, it might not. It might not. It might just go over it. Okay. Oh, whoops. Note to self. Do not throw your glasses down like that, because you will end up having to get new ones. And that will not be fun. Okay. Alright, okay. I'll take that. And then the same this side. See, that side I think looks really good. But it's just one of them really, isn't it? Go back in here because I don't want it to look grey. Okay, let's have a look at you. Actually, I don't look that bad, to be fair. Don't look that bad at all. Okay, so where am I going to stick my Demontes, or am I going to use glitter? Because the possibilities are kind of endless. I could use glitter and it would kind of look like snow on the antlers. That's an idea. That is a very good idea, Dest. Where did you shove your glasses? There they are. My God. Does anybody ever notice my makeup while I'm out? No. Not really. Or if they do, they never say anything. They're probably like, oh my God, she's got so much time on her hands, this woman. Where did I put that clear glitter? Oh my God. I can't with myself. Oh, I'm going to need that out. That's my mascara. It's my mascara. Where's the clear glitter? That is so annoying. So annoying. Where did I put it? Alright, crisis averted. I found it. Alright, let's go in with a little bit of this clear glitter. I am going to keep my specs on for this because otherwise your girl will struggle again. Oh yeah, okay. That was a good choice. That was a very good choice. Now I'm just doing the outer part of the horns, and I will come on this part here and do a little bit of glitter. Alright, next eye. Let's give that a go. Okay. I might need a little bit more glitter. Oh my God, I knew I had something to tell you guys. So I went at the weekend. It was Sunday. No, Saturday. It was Saturday. I took my son with me to get my dressing changed, and I said to him, oh, we'll just pop into town to get a few little bits before we come back, because the walk-in centre that I was going to isn't that far away from town. So we just walked into town, like it's over the bridge, which isn't far at all, and it's good for you to walk, right? So anyways, we goes into town. I get a few bits from town, and I said to him, right, let's catch the bus home. Anyway, we gets on the bus. Luckily, the bus was already there at the bus station. It had stopped there, and it had stayed there. So we gets on the bus. Everything's all good. We set off. And I noticed straight away the driver's a little bit like stopping. His stopping time's not great. And I felt like maybe he had something on his mind. Okay. So bear that in mind as I'm telling you the rest of this story. So we get to the first couple of stops, and his stops are a bit like forced. So it's like he's forgot that he's supposed to stop, but then remembers like just as the stop's coming up that he needs to stop. So anyways, me and my son, we are literally sat at the back of the bus, because our stop's like literally the last stop. There's no point in us sitting at the front of the bus. I like to let the elderly and you know, people that are disabled and the youngsters sit down. So I said to my son, we got to a certain bit, and I said to him, oh, do you want to get off here and just walk back a little bit, because it's not that far? And he was like, no, my feet hurt, I want to stay on the bus. I was like, okay, fair enough. But I had a weird feeling, like a really weird feeling, while I was sat on there, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And I just said to him, are you sure you don't want to get off and walk? It's just, you know, it'll probably be easier. We'll get back to Nan's quicker. He's like, no, I just want to sit here and chill until we get to our stop. Okay, fair enough. So the bus driver, when he was setting back off, he sort of hit the curb a little bit at the back end and made like the whole bus jolt a bit, which was really weird, and it almost sent my son flying. So he's holding on, and I was like, oh my God, you know, like, I knew we should have got off at the last stop. And he was like, no, it's okay, Mum, it's fine. That was quite scary in itself, but that's not even it. That's not even it. So we get to a couple of stops later, and there's speed bumps up the road, and this bus is just going over him, like hitting stuff, like under the bus on these speed bumps, and I could hear something. I was like, what is that? Like, it sounded like something really was wrong with the bus. And I said to my son, we're getting off at this stop. So I pressed the stop thing, because I could then start smelling smoke. And I was like, where's that coming from? I can smell smoke. And I wasn't sure if maybe it was just like the windows were open and, you know, like somebody was burning stuff outside, you know, as you do. Like, you do like a little fire and get rid of stuff that you don't need anymore instead of running to the tip. And the bus stopped, and all this smoke gushed forward and into the bus. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm trying to get my son off the bus, and then there's these people that are just stood there like in awe looking back, and I'm like, just move, trying to get him off the bus. And the driver's like, everybody off the bus, and like eventually people started moving, and I just knew that something wasn't right. Luckily nothing else happened, but something wasn't right. Like, I knew that something wasn't right with the driver, and I also felt like something was going to happen with the bus. Now, I get like this a lot. I'm not saying that I'm psychic. No way. I'm not. But you know how you just get those gut feelings sometimes, and it's kind of hard to put your finger on what it is. That's me a lot of the time. I was filled with dread, to be quite honest with you, and I didn't know what to expect. I was like, oh my God, something's not right with this bus. And I just, like I say, I just kind of knew that something was off with it. So yeah, that was weird. And I assume that obviously it was like a problem with the engine, because the engine's at the back of the bus, I believe. That's where it shows it being. But yeah, that was really, really weird. And I'm glad that we got off safely and we got back, but we had to walk. It was like 5 or 6 stops before we were meant to get off. Luckily, I knew where we were, and we had walked that route before, so we walked back to my mum's that way. But hey, I'm getting my steps in, right? Every week I'm getting my steps in. I'm just sort of like steaming ahead with my steps at the minute. Right, let's do this lip while I'm waiting for my eyelashes to dry. So I'm just gonna... I could have done a red lip with this, but I don't want to risk doing a red lip without the liner. I could have done like black liner there, but I don't know if it would have looked right, you know. So I'm just gonna go with this. And you know what I do as well, which I've really enjoyed doing, and I've noticed that my lipstick stayed on so much longer? Setting powder. I put setting powder over the whole of my face after my makeup, apart from my eyes now, because they've already been done and now they've got glitter on. I don't want to take that chance. And obviously I'll have my eyelashes on by that point. But setting powder literally all over my face for the win. I do need to work on my eyebrow skills though. Like, hey, you want to meet up? See, they look alright like that, but yeah, it depends what sort of expression my face is in. Okay. Chances are I may actually pop to Morrison's as well today to get a few extra bits in just for the Christmas period, because I'm worried that I'm not going to have enough stuff in, and the boys are going to be like, oh, I want this, I want that. I do need to get some fruit in for them, to be fair. This is just a lipstick from Temu, I believe. It's Dragon Rose or something it's called. Dragon Renee. Sorry, not Rose. Was reading that completely wrong. I thought it was going to be a heart-shaped lipstick, but it's not. It's a very nice nude colour though. Which I've been using a lot this past couple of days. And then I just like to go back in with my pencil and give that lip a little bit of definition. Just a little bit. Not too much. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go over my face with the setting powder so I don't get greasy today. Being out all day, it's guaranteed that I'm going to get a little bit greasy because my skin is very oily. I don't know why, because it was never that bad when I was a teen. Like, never. And I would have thought that it would be worse then, if that makes sense. But it's worse now I'm older. Like, I think when I was 25. But don't talk while you're putting it on your mouth, you silly woman. Because you're going to inhale it. My God. But yeah, when I was about 25, my skin started getting quite oily. And it doesn't matter what I use on it, it's just like, no girl, I don't think so. I know you love makeup, so let's just make it all oily so it looks weird by the end of the day. I'm glad I have setting powder. Okay, I'm not overly mad at that, to be fair. Right, so I'm just gonna finish my eyes off, make sure I don't look like I've been snorting weird stuff, because that's happened to me before when I've not blended out the setting powder enough. And people have been looking at me and I'm like, what are they looking at? And then I realised that I had like under here what looked white. And I was like, oh my god. I looked at one guy that was like, I was like, it's setting powder, it's not anything else, I can assure you. Embarrassing moment. Alright, so I'm gonna, are my lashes dried and ready to go on? They are. Do you know what? I always find it really difficult to do lashes with long fingernails because I mean, I should really use one of those little packs of tweezers or something, but I just don't have the drive to get them and or to look for them every time I want to put lashes on. I'm terrible. So I just kind of try my best to go with the flow. Do you know what? I'm really excited actually because Squid Game is coming out on Boxing Day. How exciting is that? Like the second Squid Game. I am so excited for that. Does anybody else watch Squid Game? Anybody else excited like I am? There's a few things that I've watched just recently and I've been like, oh, okay, I see you. I watched, what was it called? It was this woman in a house and her brother passed away. He was terminally ill. He passed away and this house is like an absolute maze in the basement. Oh, it's such a good movie. Can I remember the name of it? Oh no, actually I can. Intruders. Intruders. That's what it's called. Such a good movie. I was actually surprised. And it's free on here as well. So if you're stuck for a movie and you fancy watching something a bit different, I would definitely suggest giving it a watch. I thought it was okay, to be fair. I didn't mind it at all. Okay. Alright. That's the lashes on. Okay. Okay, go. I see you. I see you. Okay, so I'm going to take my hair down, give it a little bit of a finesse, and I will be back in a second to show you the completed, finished, full-blown look without me getting dressed because I'm still in my jammies and my bralette. Alright, so here is the finished look with my hair sorted. I don't think that looks that bad, to be honest. I could have done better and I could have done worse, but I'm not mad. I think it looks okay. I'm quite happy with how it's turned out, considering I thought it was going to be awful. So yeah, I really, really like it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please share it if you liked it a lot. It would really help the channel. Because I've noticed like my makeup videos are getting the views, but not as many as like a hauling video would. But yeah, it just helps me out in general. Like if you like and share the video or just leave a little heart comment or anything, that would be so brilliant. And I would really love that. But yeah, if you try this look, I would be intrigued to see your take on it. I mean, I could have done the antlers a bit different, I think, but for a first attempt, I'm not mad. I've not practiced it or anything like that, so for a first attempt, in my mind, that's what I'm going to do. I'm really not mad at that. So I hope you have a fantastic day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next one, which will probably be a Morrison's or Farm Foods haul. Or both, maybe, I don't know. So much love, and I'll see you soon. Bye.